Hi everyone, welcome back to Jodi Tiahrt TV on WCOBM. I am here talking with this awesome, amazing fitness legend, Abe Cruz. And as you can see on the screen that we just posted some pretty awesome pictures of him. He was briefly telling us his story, how he went down the wrong path in life, actually ended up in prison for some time, and now he's been on the cover of how many different fitness magazines?
I've been on the cover of a number of different magazines.
Yes, a lot.
Yeah, and like, I don't know, 25 different publications.
Yes.
All shot by Noel DeGunta, so I give him some props.
Shout out to him.
Yeah, Noel, he's incredible. Shot with him out here again in the last 2 weeks twice. Fitness was a passion, and fitness is something that I predicted while in prison. I have it written down still, and it'll all come out in my book. It'll come out, and everything about my story will come out. But I just lined it up, so I said I would be on the cover of all these magazines.
And there you go. It's, like you said, mindset.
So yes.
Tell us a little bit about this book that you have coming out.
Well, last season I did a guest appearance on another TV talk show out in LA, and the name of that talk show was called The Trend Talk.
Okay.
The hosts, Bel Hernandez and Naive Reynoso, shout outs to them.
Okay.
They brought me on as a fitness personality, fitness celebrity, come on and teach them how to give them a little inspiration in working out. We did one episode while they said they're too busy to work out, and we were using wine bottles to work out. Because that's all they have.
Use this.
Yeah, exactly.
My waist trainer.
Whatever you have, you go to work. So anyway, I did that show, and then after that show, they're like, "Man, you're just a natural host." So we got into discussing talk shows and hosting, more acting.
Yes.
I wanted to get into that world, right? But we also thought, well, I can't just jump straight into it. People have to understand who I am. They see me on the cover of magazines and fitness, like they don't know anything except I have some muscles. I'm a dumb jock.
Yeah.
Hate to say it,
yeah,
but
absolutely.
So my agent, Guy Kachlani, he decided, he said, "Abe, slow down. Let's sit down and plan out a book." I said, "Okay, done. If that's what you're telling me I need to do, let's do the book." It was already on the list. I just felt it was, I haven't done enough, is what I felt. I wanted to do bigger and more things. However, it makes sense to put this out there, and now I'm gonna travel the whole U.S. and push it, promote it.
Awesome.
I sat down and wrote it out myself. I didn't hire a ghostwriter. I sat in my house and I wrote it out every day. Over almost 300 pages. And it made sense to call it Mindset of a Champion, which is the name of the book, and I wanted to give you your little gift. Yeah. I mean, so obviously Jodi has the mindset of a champion, obviously.
So when you see me post this, Blondie here, on social media, you know exactly where this came from.
Yeah.
So there's a story behind this.
Absolute is meaning.
Hey,
check
it out.
Check out the back. The back says MOC, which is obviously short. We're going to do other ones, and it has my signature in the back.
Love it. That is so awesome. Thank you. I really appreciate it.
Thank you.
So you have a book coming out soon?
Yes, so we finished the book up, and we've actually already had 2 meetings in LA. One meeting about a potential film and one meeting about a potential series. So it's all in the prelim discussion.
Absolutely.
But I already saw this. I saw it, 5-6 years ago. So it's just simply a matter of time and the right team, and you know what it is like I feel like I'm just surrounding myself with better, positive, powerful people. So I mean, it's not going to surprise me when that time comes. I could see it happening.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You have amazing entrepreneur spirits.
Thank you.
And your life is just really transformed from years ago.
Yeah. Negative to positive. Negative to positive.
I mean, do you ever think back to those days and how you got down that road, and was it just the friends, you think, or was your personality?
Well, so I mean, the personality has a lot to do with all of us, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
What our personality, our mindset, our belief system. I think there's a major difference between being very confident or arrogant and cocky. Yeah. And I think that's where I had to have a reality check. I didn't want to see myself as a cocky, arrogant guy. Going back to my childhood, just poverty makes you just so hungry and ambitious and going after things. I actually share this because I want people to understand, there was a time, and in my book it's called Four People in One Room. So it was me, my mother, my brother, and my sister all sharing one room, infested with cockroaches and welfare. And there's literally a time where I was picking cockroaches out of a bowl of cereal.
I couldn't do that. I'm sorry.
Well, you wouldn't think you could, but it's like after you kind of understand, like, well, that's your life. That's the reality of what's going on. And then, so my mom was working 3 or 4 jobs, and I was 7 or 8. I wasn't cooking.
Right.
So I can make cereal. I can make a piece of bread with butter on it. You know what I mean? Like, that was the reality.
Yeah.
So I had a lot of hunger, and I was blessed to meet some incredible people at that young age that took me out of poverty because of my athletics.
Yeah.
And I started winning championships and playing undefeated seasons for basketball, football, anything I did, I was winning championships from the time I was 10 years old all the way to 20 years old. Literally,
awesome.
The high school conference championships, state championship. I went to college and won another conference championship, rings. I don't know who has my rings. A couple girls. I want them back.
Did you hear that, ladies? Got any exes out there? I know we all do.
Yeah, we all do. So
he's coming to get his stuff.
I need my Letterman jacket.
That's right.
But so I made the wrong decisions. There was a difference between cockiness and confidence. And now I remember the time, but it's about just being confident and humble.
Absolutely. Humble. Always remain humble, regardless of where you're at in life. It's going to get you farther.
Yeah.
So to wrap things up, in closing, I know you're working on a lot of projects. You were on CBS show last week. What do you got going on in the next couple months? More photo shoots, or do we get a break here?
I had pizza and Oreo cheesecake last night, along with a German chocolate cheesecake.
Wow.
And then a big pizza, and then waffles this morning. So I'm going to eat like this for the next 2 weeks.
Good.
And then I'll get back on the grind. I know with TC1 Gel, we're excited with this because we're ready to travel.
Awesome.
We got approved to ship internationally, and we have people all over the world contacting us. So I think that's lined up. A lot of traveling. Yeah. A lot of photo shoots.
You're their main athletes, so you'll probably be doing a lot of traveling as well.
I want to clarify that because I got to give props to everybody else on there. I'm like the face of the brand, but we have some incredible athletes, fighters. Amber Nicole was there. She's on WAGS next season, LA, so got to give her a shout out. Maybe I can get a cameo. Tito, I don't mean any disrespect. It's all cool. We have fighters, AJ McKee, Bellator. So there's some great names on the team.
Awesome.
I'm just blessed to be in my position. You are so humble.
I love it.
Thank you.
I mean, you've accomplished so much, but you're just so humble. I love it.
Well, thank you.
You don't find too many fitness models that have been on these covers that are have that attitude. It's awesome.
It's all a blessing. All a blessing.
Well, I really look forward to having you on again sometime soon because we want to hear more about, like I said, we want to hear more about this.
Yes, and obviously that's only part 1.
Yeah, exactly.
It's only part 1.
So when this is out, are you going to sell on Amazon? Where is it going to be available?
We're going big. We're
Barnes and Nobles.
We're not going. I don't want to self-publish it. If I do self-publish it, that's not a failure. But I mean, we want to go to some big major publishing houses and partner with them, and let's get on some, worldwide tour, everything.
Awesome.
Yeah, everything.
Yay.
So
Absolutely.
we're waiting for all that.
I'm gonna get a book, get that
absolutely,
signed.
absolutely.
Well, thank you so much for being on my show.
I
really appreciate and for all the gifts. You're amazing.
Thank
oh my God, you inspire me.
Oh, thank you.
And like I said, if anybody out there wants to be on my show, feel free to contact me. I bring on anybody that has a great story with health, fitness, beauty, any of that.
She's so sweet. She's so sweet. You guys just reach out to her. I didn't think that she was going to respond to me, but she did. So I was.
You're amazing.
No, I appreciate that.
So my show always airs the 3rd Monday of the month on WCOBM. Obviously, from 12 p.m. to 1 p.m. And I'm looking at adding actually some more shows because I have so many people that want to be on my show, which is exciting.
Awesome.
So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you next month. Have a great day. Bye.
See you guys.